one thing that's really interesting about applied psychology is that it touches on all different aspects of life. So it is about how people behave, and people behave in all different aspects of life. So pretty much whatever students might want to go on to study or do, there will be some value to understanding how people behave and how human behavior is measured and how you can use human behavior to your advantage in whatever field you choose to pursue.
Hey everyone, Morgan Davis here, manager of the Enrichment Studies unit at Queen's University. I am here today with Carli Fink, career counselor at Queen's University and instructor with the ESU in a brand new course, Applied Psychology. Thanks for coming today, Carli. I appreciate it. How are you doing?
No problem. Thanks for having me. I'm doing pretty well today.
So what will students be getting out of your course?
It's a good question. I hope that students will leave my course having a new understanding of the connection between human behavior and what goes on in the so-called real world, like outside of being in one's own brain and body, how that actually relates to the world outside. And I think by learning that, people will be able to appreciate other things that go on in society. Like once you learn a little bit more, you start to notice certain things, and then you say, oh, I wonder if they're making that choice or if that's happening because of this thing that I learned. Hopefully you'll also leave the course with some new ideas about how to measure human behavior, because I think that's something that's really important in the study of psychology, and especially applied psychology, but can be easily forgotten because certain complex human behaviors are things that seem hard to measure. It's not like measuring something physical, like within the body, where you can say, oh yes, that exists or that doesn't. It's like, how do you actually quantify or qualify if somebody is feeling a certain way, or if they're engaged in a certain activity, or if they're persuaded to do a certain thing?
How do you see the course content that you'll be presenting helping your students?
I know when I was a psychology student, I had to take a lot of courses on research methods and statistics and data collection that people don't always think about when they think about psychology, but that's a big aspect of what psychology is, and that's some of what we'll be talking about. But I think we'll be breaking it down in such a way that it's going to be more accessible and more fun than your typical university course. And so I think it will be relevant to people who might have an interest in psychology, as well as subjects like sociology or anthropology or politics or even business.